the Dalgona coffee, possibly the internet's favorite coffee in 2020. I'm going to show you a couple easy ways to make this whipped coffee treat, as well as my boozy riff on the frothy coffee. Stay tuned. What's up guys, Sam James, Barprints.co, and in this video we're going to be talking about a Dalgona coffee recipe. Easy to make at home, great way to spice up your next coffee serve if you're tired of serving the regular old coffee. Now if you're new to the channel and you're looking for the best ways to take your cocktail skills to the next level, go ahead and hit the subscribe button right down here, and don't forget to click the notification bell to make sure you never miss a new video whenever they come out. Now, for those of you who don't know what a Dalgona coffee is, well, Dalgona coffee became very popular in 2020 as far as the internet's concerned, and it is a whipped coffee beverage that I believe gets its origins from South Korea. The word Dalgona, if I'm not mistaken, actually comes from a Korean street food that means honeycomb toffee. Now, I'm not an expert on the subject. I did look it up. This is actually the first time I personally am going to be having a Dalgona, so if I'm wrong about any of that, please let me know in the comments. I'm happy to be educated on it. Let's get into the cocktail. Oh, wait, no. I'm so used to saying that. Let's get into the coffee, then let's get into the cocktail. Now, first and foremost, let's get into the Dalgona portion of this beverage, which is that thick, frothy, whipped coffee that you see. And it's really easy to make, and all you need is 3 equal parts. You're going to need 2 tablespoons of instant coffee, 2 tablespoons of sugar, and then 2 tablespoons of hot water. I'm actually going to double it up because I'm going to show you how the regular Dalgona looks, and I need a little bit left over for the boozy one, so just bear with me if this looks a little thick. Now what you do is put that in a bowl and then go ahead and start mixing it. I'm using an electric mixer, which is by far, from what I found, the best way to mix it. You can of course use a whisk and do it by hand if you like to, but if anybody who's been watching this channel for any amount of time knows, I'm a really big fan of doing it fast, doing it good, and doing it easy. So of all the methods I've tried, the electric mixer is the best one. I've actually even tried using the coffee aerator and a blender ball to shake it, but frankly, you mix it up, but you won't get the thick, firm, creamy, peaky coffee that you want. So just trust me and use the electric mixer. You won't be sorry. Start mixing it in your bowl, and then you want to go until you see the color start to become this light brown, and it really starts to peak, like a very heavy kind of whipped cream. And frankly, that's all there is to making the Dalgona portion of your coffee. Once that's done, you go ahead and set that to the side, grab your glass, fill it with some ice, and then you're just going to take regular milk, fill it up 3/4 of the way, and then take the Dalgona that you just whipped up and top it on there. And that's all there is to it. That is the Dalgona coffee. Now, like I said, let's get into the cocktail version of this. For the boozy version of the Dalgona, and that's the best name I can come up with. If you guys can come up with something better, by all means, leave it in the comments below. I will be happy to adjust the description after this video, shout you out for the credit for naming it, but I'm at a loss for names. So for the boozy Dalgona, all you're going to do is this. You're going to grab your glass and you're going to add a bar spoon of simple syrup. Next, you're going to add about 2 dashes of black walnut bitters. Add 1 ounce of milk, an ounce of Irish cream, and then about 2 ounces of rum. Put some ice in your glass and then give it a nice stir. Now this, again, you're going to fill that up to about 3/4 of the glass, and then you're going to take your Dalgona and you're going to top it over there. And you're all set with the boozy version of your Dalgona. Now, a couple things with regards to both the boozy and the regular version. My personal opinion on it is that it's a very cool thing, but at the same time, for somebody who's never had it before, you might need to give them a little bit of instruction. I found, for example, that without mixing it into the cocktail properly, or without mixing it into the milk properly, that first sip of the whipped Dalgona is a little bit intense. It's, you know, I'm sorry to say, it's kind of like taking a spoonful of instant coffee. So I would definitely recommend, when you, after you top it, present it and everything, let your guests know, if they've never had it before, just make sure that they properly mix it in. It's very intense. Once it's mixed into the milk, it'll start to open up and become a lot more flavorful, a lot easier to drink. And the same goes for the boozy version. I find that because Irish cream, rum are flavors that really stand on their own, the mixture of coffee to that really kind of adds another dimension. So you end up with something really flavorful, really kind of cool and unique. But again, you really do have to make sure that after it's served, you incorporate the ingredients well to make sure that you have a more pleasant sipping guest experience. But those are the Dalgona recipes for you. Now, if you're looking for the best bartender training out there to take your skills to the next level, go ahead and head over to barprints.co and check out the products and programs we have over there. You can kickstart your training right now by going down to the description and downloading our free PDF, the Barprints cheat sheet. Take you from 0 to 100 in less than 24 hours. I promise you it is that good. If you found this video helpful, and I really hope you have, don't forget to give it a like and share it with your friends. Helps the channel out way more than you know. And for more great bartending tips, videos, tricks, tutorials, go ahead and check out these videos right here. Thanks a lot for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.